Hello, and thanks for joining me, Phil Spencer. Well, when you buy a home, there's all sorts of information that is collected and requested, which can at times seem a bit daunting and confusing. And one of those in particular I wanted to talk about today is a local authority search. What does it actually entail? Essentially, a local authority search is a report that looks at a whole raft of factors of a property, of a specific property, and its local area. It's usually created by the local council and passed to a buyer's solicitor as and when requested and indeed paid for. To begin with, it's good to know what is contained in the report. Well, the answer is to that a lot. There's a huge amount of information. Planning permissions, building regulations, local land charges, and loads more are all included. And it gives you a valuable insight into your would-be purchase. It informs you and puts you in a good position whether to proceed or not. The reports are essential when it comes to the conveyancing process. They usually consist of two parts. There's the LLC1, or Local Land Charges Register, to you and me, a search that provides information on any financial or legal obligations that are tied to the property, including things like listed building status and any tree preservation orders, as a couple of examples. Then there is the unfortunately named Con-29 inquiries, a search that provides any other information about the property, including road schemes, planning permissions, and environmental factors as well. On top of all of this, a local search does cover a whole list of other things, such as planning. That's a very wide sweeping topic, but it looks into applications and indeed restrictions that could affect the property that you're interested in. It also details any proposed developments or changes to the kind of surrounding area that you might want to know about. It includes building regulations that apply to the property itself, any outstanding enforcement notices or restrictions, any proposed or existing road schemes or footpaths, in fact, anything that could impact access to the property. You're going to want to know about those things. Environmental issues are also covered, as are conservation areas, and you'll even get a section looking at the not so pleasant topic of public drains and sewers, where they're located and if there have actually been any drainage issues. Reports, I'm afraid, very frustratingly, can vary significantly in the time that they take to arrive. Usually it's somewhere between 1 and 6 weeks, but sometimes it can take much longer than that and really hold up the process. Each council is different. Online searches are, I guess, increasingly available, but it's a huge undertaking and not all local authorities have transitioned to a digital data format yet. Fingers crossed that is coming down the pipeline, but it's not there yet. During this conveyancing process, there's a lot to be said for an efficient, proactive conveyancer to keep things moving on your behalf, and we've put a link in the description below to help you find one. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thanks for tuning in and good luck.